Alright, we're back. And the D shape, there's your D shaped G. Alright, and you end up getting the all of them. Alright, so but it's important to notice the distinction between let's get the writing off of it. The C-shaped major fourth is 4/6 root, and the C minor shaped major minor third is 3/5/7. So we have that relationship in every single modal scale: minor third, major fourth within the CAGED. Okay, that's important for us to know. That's why I digressed like that. That's the same as what's going on right here. So we have E here, E, and we had C there at the other one, right? C minor, C major. Again, we have the third minor, 3/5/7. Okay, 3/5. Blah, blah, blah. Where do we go with this? 7/3/5. Okay, still a minor. The E shape. Well, we're in the E shape now, and I'm looking at C shape. Then we have the E major fourth. Okay, the E should be the major fourth because it says E4 right there. So it's again, it's second inversion. So that's why it's stumping me right here. So they're right next to one another. Minor third, major fourth in the same box. So you'd have to move the capo over if you were going to play an E minor here, right, which would be 7/3/5. You could do that open, and then for the root 4/6, you have to bar it again and move that E shape. Now it goes to the E major shape. So we have that. That seems like it's making some kind of sense. So no matter what box you're in, that same relationship exists. Way over here, it's going to exist. We got G. Over here, we got A. We just went through them before, right? You got a G minor shape here. It's going to be, remember, it's going to be 3/5/7. So it's 3/5/7 like that. So this is a G shape right here because you got your double fours, but you got your double threes there too. If you're going to consider G minor a relative root. Alright, so that would start here and you'd get your root shape down there. Moves up to G major for the fourth. Okay? So that, and I don't want to play this one right now. I want to move on to the next chart here. And okay, we're going to skip half diminished. And these are other charts. This is the one. This is chart number 80. We were talking about this yesterday. Okay, and I put the pattern stacks and everything. We never got that far. Okay, we didn't even get to considering this, which is start CAGED from any shape, right? That's going to be relevant later on. That's just like more fun stuff. So any of these theories we're talking about, start them from any string. and what do they become? They just become a different CAGED. Ta-da, here is today's chart. And what I wanted to focus on, alright, in this chart is that minor relationship excuse me, with this particular chart. Okay, I think we have something backwards here. Okay, I had to fix this, which I did, and this is the progression for up top here. actually had the things I wanted to show you. We didn't have to focus in on the other chart. I brought these over. These are aligned. These are everything's more or less aligned here. Okay, so everything's in like columns. This is all the same. 3, 3, 3 right there. You know, the 3, 5 box there, 3, 5 box there, 3, 5 box there. Okay. It's interesting. It helps. Now, what do we have down here? We have a rule. Relative minor arpeggio fits into the parent major pentatonic scale. So C major has a relative minor of A. Okay, A minor. But most people, and G has the relative minor of G. This is the shape now. At the open, you know, at the open down here, G shape is G. But you can't get that F sharp because it's down here. You know, but it's useful when you have, you know, if you bring it up just one, that becomes what? A flat. You know, that's what I have down here. So, which is interesting, but actually I have E flat down there in the G shape. For a piano player, that doesn't bother me, you know, because C minor and E flat and B flat and A flat, they're all part of like the maple leaf rag, and you know that's where we learn. Piano players learn everything like to play in C minor if we're going to play in a minor. So that didn't bother me. Now I've labeled the notes for you here. Okay, what I wanted to say is this bottom thing spells caged, but it's reversed. It's CAGED. You see, this is CAGED. This, and if you spelled caged here, you'd have to bring the D over here, so it'd be D cage. It's still they're part, and this is part of the same box. Part of the same box. Part of the same box. Most people don't know that the A shape has a G minor as its relative. Let's look at, and D shape has the C minor. Let's look at focusing on the G minor and the C minor, because everybody can pretty much just really, you know, by inspection just play the A minor. So you're in the C box. All right. That's fun, you know. Sometimes your guitar's in tune, you're doing good, and you know, I saw a movie last night where I realized what he was playing was extremely simple, but he was playing it so fast. It was just an A minor, you know, but the way he could do it was like, oh, it was just unbelievable country music. You know, it wasn't like that, but that's how I had to play it. I would have had to, you know, he was so fast. And it was just so suspenseful. It was perfect for the movie. They were being chased by people who want to kill them. These two boys, you know, in this movie, you know, these two teenagers. So anyway, it's not all, you know, theory. It's how you play it. So sorry about the cough. They call it a productive cough. No, that's good. If you're ever sick and you get a productive cough, you know where you're getting better. What I want to show you is that the C minor and the G minor are lesser known minors. Everybody can play. That's what we were doing, but let's not go crazy with it. Everybody can play the C to the A minor. Everybody can play the G to the E minor, and most people can play. We'll just cover this right now. The E shape to the D minor, or in the key of E it'd be. Actually, you know something, in the key of E you'd have to take it down to here. Okay, that was the D minor shape using the open E up top. D minor.